We need some music. I haven't done this in so long. I forgot everything. Forgot just the music, the... Let's see. Euphoric. Is that what? Heavy and ponderous. Let's try that. Ooh. That's a little too heavy and too ponderous. Wait, was that motivate? Marching. Okay, I can get with this. Oh, we're here. Oh, this is definitely a strength one, Charlie, though. Are you going in your bed, sir? Or what are you doing? You want to be let out? Hungry Hangout, you're here. Always my first viewer, as always. Love to see it. Go ahead, go out. I'm so much more, I don't want to say motivated to do workouts, but going live and doing these workouts, I feel so much, I don't know, more accountable, if that makes sense. Gary, you made it too. Good to see you. We got some June gloom going hard today. It is nasty out. Oh, let me get the light. That's a little better. Boy. I am feeling so sore today. So incredibly sore. Shirts make me look a little chunky. But I'm feeling good. Overall, feeling great. We've been running a lot. We've been hiking. We've been walking, getting them steps in. No regrets. Not even one letter. But today we got a warm-up with standing hip circles, arm swings, glute bridges, cat-cow, everyone's favorite. And then main circuit, we got kettlebell deadlifts, box step-ups, med ball chest press, kettlebell rows, and then 30-second the weight vest for today. And then core finisher, we got sit-ups, dead bugs, Russian twist, and forearm plank. And then cool down, pigeon pose, seated forward fold, supine twist, legs up on the wall. But oh golly! Oh, plus just extracurricular stretching. Per usual. With the band, what do we need? The band. Maybe we'll need a sweat towel too, just because we're getting after it. Yeah, pretty much just the band and the stick. Oh, and the freaking chirp wheels. Oh, those are gonna come in clutch today. I woke up and my back was just feeling just. Elena, buenos dias. It's your boy Bumpin'. Good to see you as well. Boy, gosh, my hip is just kind of locked up today. That's okay, it happens, right? So take this, we'll set this to the side. I'm not feeling the tunage. Oh gosh, that sucks, man. Hopefully she's not in there for as long as she was last time. She was in, how long was she in the hospital the last time? It felt like a month, right? We gotta go to the genres. This genre might fit better. That's good. 16 days, golly. That's still a freaking long time. Boy. Okay. Standing hip circles, 5 each way. Bring it around town. Oh. There you go. Arm swings? Is that just like... Getting right into everyone's favorite glute bridges. Golly, 16 months? Holy freaking moly, that is, oh gosh dang, long hospital stay. Holy moly. And has that been since you guys have been roommates? What year was, yeah, I guess a better question is, what year was that? When did you guys start being roommates? I guess those are the only two questions. Right into the glute bridges. Oh. Ow. Oh, my lower back just feels so weak and sore. It's really just about getting through the warm-up. Once you can get through the warm-up, the rest is just pretty. Oh, word. Gotcha. We'll talk about getting out of the hospital and getting into good care, you know? Now we're doing the cat cows. I know, I woke up late today. We're on summer vacation at the fire academy, so I'm kind of dragging getting over there. And I slept terrible. I woke up at 4 and couldn't go back to sleep until like 6, and then my alarm went off, and I'm just like, F it, let's just sleep some more. 8, 9, 10. We're on the summer vacation time slot right now. Oh. Let's get into some extracurricular stretching before we get into the... Golly, that's a rough, Gary. That sucks, man. Sleeping bad. I'm just not good at sleeping. It makes me really sad. Like 2 hours of sleep is basically just a really long nap, you know? And I even take this magnesium sleep powder. It like helps me fall asleep, and it's supposed to like help you recover overnight, but it just is not helping stay asleep. So it's annoying. Good stuff though. I can tell a difference when I don't use it. So I'd sleep even worse if I didn't use it. Maybe I should upgrade to 2 scoops. Plus, it was really hot in my room last night. Oh, right there. I should have... You know what the problem was? I didn't stretch last night after running, and then Daniela and I, we walked for over like we did what, 5.3638 miles after the run. So I should have stretched after that, but I was just like, I was so tired and over. I just wanted to go to sleep. So going and did me dirty. Oh right, yeah, that makes sense, Gary. Yeah, you don't want to miss those. Oh, right there. Oh. This is so with her feeding tube needing to be redone. Does she still get like any nutrition or anything? Oh, right there. Holy moly. Sheesh, 93 degrees. That's a warm day. That's a day you'd want to be out on the Harley and buy some body water. Yeah, not here. It's going to be, I don't want to say it's going to be cold today, but it's going to, I don't even think it will crack 65 degrees. Oh, right there. The IT band is just barking. Quick little coffee break. That probably would have been better as an iced coffee. Here we go, chirp wheel time. You can find the link to the chirp wheel in the Discord. Every little bit helps. And the cool thing about using the Amazon links is, you know, it doesn't cost you anything extra, and I still get a bit of a commission for it. Oh, golly. We're only, what, 50 hours away from hitting... We're 50 hours away from hitting 1,500 watch hours. There it is. Oh, nice. That's good. Oh. Man, we went through a bit of a heat. I got a Canadian accent right now. We went through a bit of a heat wave for a while, and then now it's really, really cooled off. So we're definitely not using the vest today. That's for dang sure. And that's okay, we're taking a break from the vest. I know, right? That's crazy that it's like so high. And it's crazy that people hit it. Like the other day, I was just scrolling lives, and the amount of people that have hit that mark and just sit there and don't like. There's zero substance to their lives. It's honestly a little discouraging. Because, like in mine, I'm trying to be active. I'm trying to do something. I try to interact with people, and there's just people that just their brains are just so rotten, and they've hit those goals, and people are donating, and it's just there's this one kid I saw where his claim to fame was if you donated, he would write your name on a cowboy hat, and it's like what? And you could just the way he spoke and it was just so illiterate. It was crazy. Like, and he was getting donations, and it was just wild. Like I don't know. I can't compete. I don't have the energy for that. I'm just here to do me, Oh, here we go. Let's get the. I gotta say, my freaking hip is just so. My hip's so tight today. Here we go. Kettlebell deadlifts and box step ups, med ball chest press, and then kettlebell rows. I've always been pretty crappy at deadlifts. It's probably when it would help to have a heavier kettlebell. Mid-ball chest press. Oh. I know, right? Yeah, that's crazy that YouTube takes so much. It's like, okay, so you say someone gives you $100, like they take 30, like that's insane. But I can tell you off the top of my head, the people who bought merch is you, Hungry, Davey, and now my dad. My dad has also bought merch. The 4 people besides myself, like I don't count. So I'm not really pushing, I'm not really moving too much merch. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Try it. Now our favorite, the wall. Mr. Wall set. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh. He's feeling so bloated today. What the heck? My exercise levels are so high. You think the pounds would just be shredding off, but I must be eating like crap, like all the string cheeses and stuff, you know. 3, 2, 1. Sheesh. Okay. Back to the top. 2 to go. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sheesh. Hopefully, did you get a shipping notification when that shirt for Aaron's coming? I think that shirt my dad ordered is coming today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, time for the wall sit now. 2 and 1. Hungry? I think it's hungry. It's good to feel the support and the love, especially when you don't feel like you're killing it. 10 seconds. Shoo. Back to the top. Last round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think the box step ups are my least favorite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and turn. Whew. There we go. Med ball chest presses. the rows. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last wall sit. It's so crazy how much this yoga mat walks, you know? 5 seconds to go. Here we go. Oh, the light just died. Here we go. 30 seconds wall sit. Whew. $20. Yeah, I need to take a few days off from the live stream just to kind of reset and get my mind right. 10 seconds. But then I tried working out and it just felt weird without going live, and it was so weird. Boy. Okay. That was the main workout. Now let's get into the sit-ups. Alberto, good to see you this morning. Okay. 10 sit-ups. 10 sit-ups, 10 dead bugs, 20 Russian twists, and then a 30-second forearm plank. We will be doing that twice. Just 2 rounds for that. Okay. Here we go. My favorite, the dead bugs. Well, here we go. Can we get up? Woo! But, how was everyone's weekend? The 3 people that are watching? As you guys saw in the video, Hungry and I went to a motorcycle rally with my sister and niece. So that was pretty cool. Sunday was a day full of getting steps in. That is I think Higgins wants to come in. Oh, you're not Higgins, you're Charlie. Wrong dog. Wrong doggy. No. Not yet. We gotta still finish our workout, senor. We gotta finish our workout. Aaron, you made it. Good to see you this morning. Yeah, we gotta do some forearm planks now, senor. Yeah, it's forearm planking time. Right? Our schedules just don't align very well for that kind of stuff. Here we go, 30 seconds. We talked about going swimming though. That's great to see you too, Aaron. Gary was just telling us about how you had to get your feeding tube redone. That sucks. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover. Okay. We'll add the forearm planks to the least favorite exercises too. The box step-ups and the forearm planks are probably my least favorite, which means I should be doing more of them, you know. Okay. Last round of the core finisher. Here we go. Sit-up time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Isn't there a lot of planking in Pilates though? Or some planking in Pilates? Where are we at? Dead bugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. Russian twist time. If you hate him, that means that's the, speaking for myself here, if you hate him, that means that's the thing you gotta work on the most, so, until you don't hate him. Okay. Oh. Dang beard's in the way. Back to the plank. One last time. Call me Captain Jack Sparrow because I'm going to do the plank. "20 seconds. 10 seconds. Okay. Sheesh. That was the core finisher. All I got left is the cool down. Today's the night. Yuki, good to see you. My poor toes still haven't fully healed very well. They're getting there, but they're, golly, it's been about a month, almost a month since the ultra. Good to see you, Yuki. I felt like if we're gonna go back to doing live streams, we can't just start on a random day. We gotta start on a Monday after taking the weekend off. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Yeah, rule. My new personal rule now is I gotta go for a stretch. You know. After running, I gotta stretch out after running. I usually just am like, that was chill. This is a 5K. I don't need to do any stretching or anything. But I'm doing good. It's been chill so far. 20 seconds. Slept like terrible. It was so funny, like these Garmin watches crack me up because 10 seconds when you sleep terrible, but then it tells you like, oh, actually you slept pretty good. Then like your mind, it's like a whole mind shift. So like, oh, okay, I did sleep good then. Because my watch told me I slept good. Boy. Now we got a seated forward fold for 1 minute. You're gonna want the band. How's your day going today, Yuki? My friend has a dog named Yuki. It was so funny too. Yesterday, when we were out, when Hungry and I were out walking, I was like, "It's crazy how people recognize me, you know, and just know me as the guy who runs out here with a big old beard." And then, sure enough, when we got back to the gate, there was this guy. He's like, "Hey, brother, haven't you done the?" He named off a local race here, and I was like, "Yeah, I've done that." He's like, "Yeah, I remember you from last year. Good to see you out here." Oh, so that was funny. It's good to be recognized. Okay. I got the Supine Twist. Got a little bit of a sweat going. Heck yeah, that's important. Can we see that clock? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'd highly recommend getting one of these ab mats. If you struggle with like sit-ups, 10 out of 10, recommend one of these ab mats. It has that concave so you can really get back and like lean back into it, and then it has the cutout for your tailbone, which is nice because like if you're like me, I get a lot of really bad chafing in that upper butt crack area. So the cutout really, really helps with that. Okay. And then we're just gonna do some extracurricular rolling here before we do everyone's favorite legs up on the wall. I try my best to like mentally make an effort to start at the bottom of my legs and working my way up. So it just pushes all of that lactic acid out towards my heart. That's what muscle soreness is the tearing and rebuilding of your muscles creates lactic acid, and the lactic acid is the soreness. So you gotta push it out towards your heart and get rid of it. So get out of my body, lactic acid. And after a workout, you feel like you can just take on the whole day. Oh, you're telling me, Charlie. After this, I'll just take these boys for a walk. And since I'm walking two dogs, there's no way I could bring my phone and tripod or camera stabilizer as much as I'd like to. I think they'd enjoy that. Oh, right there. Golly. Still absolutely loving the Crocs. I don't know if I'd like that chase cam. That's a little too much for me. I need is they have these GoPro harnesses that attach at your waist, and then it's like a third person kind of thing. People already give me weird looks enough just for carrying my GoPro around with me everywhere when I run and stuff. Like, what are you holding that thing for? Are you on the YouTube? Are you filming for YouTube? All of India hasn't shown up today in the stream. I'm kind of surprised by that. It is probably super late over there. I know when we do it between 7 and 8 a.m. they say it's like 10 and 11 over there. Rick's Gaming, you made it! Rick's Gaming is representing all of America, all of India today. Woo. Yeah. Oh, right there, right on the top of the kneecap. That's what Irish people say to each other in the gym. Oh, top of the kneecap to you there, lad. Oh, yeah, right there. Doing pretty good, right? Just hanging in there. Had a pretty chill weekend. How about yourself? Hopefully you had a good weekend. How was the graduation party? Let's see. Now we got everyone's favorite. Legs up on the wall. Legs up on the wall. Legs up on the wall. Looking like a fool with your legs up on the wall. classic dads, right? Like, Dad, this is a beautiful moment. Why are you hating on me? Like, why don't you put your emotions in the freaking trash can there, Rick? That's all I can think of off the top of my head right then. Okay. Turn this down a little bit so I can see the messages here. There are two places where it's acceptable to cry: funerals and the Grand Canyon. Right? I told you, son. Yeah, I should have absolutely done this last night. I probably would have slept a lot better. We're just gonna change it up because I don't think this music is we could switch to chill vibes because now that we're in the stretching part. Oh, I stretched this morning. My lower back is killing me. I know, right? Same here. I don't get why, it's so random. I mean, I kind of have some idea what's going on with my lower back, but usually when the pressure changes, that's when it really gets me. And I don't think warm weather's on the horizon. It's gonna be pretty just mellow for the next. Let's just take a peek here. Yeah, it's gonna just stay the same for the next 2 weeks. Today's a high of 66, a low of 54. The warmest day is going to be on Wednesday of a 73. So the pressure is just staying the same. For example, a drop in pressure can mean rain or snow is on the way, and rising pressure can mean that weather will improve. Let's see. Whoa, it's gonna be 86 in Kent, Washington today. Hi, it's 75 degrees right now. Dang, it's beautiful out there. Dang. 86 today, 82 tomorrow, 76 on Wednesday, 70 on Thursday, 68 on Friday, 72, 75, 73, and then raining next Tuesday and Wednesday. Dang. 20 degrees higher than the daily average. Golly, that's what Gary was saying too, that it's going to be 93 up where he is. %56% humidity there. What's it here? Oh, we're at 86% humidity right now, so it's interesting. What's the humidity like there, Rick? mosquitoes. Yeah, that would not be fun at all. 30%. Oh, okay, that's like relatively low then. Gosh, 90 degrees with 30% humidity. Dang. How close are you to like a lake or like any kind of body of water that the mosquitoes would be thriving in? Because right, that's what mosquitoes live for, is water, right? They hatch in water, and then I appreciate that, Aaron. We're just at the end of it now with the leg. You can't really tell. I can't reach my phone. We got the legs up on the wall right now for that part of the exercising. So it's not really doing too much. Monster Gaming! Good to see you today. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I just farted. The gang's all here. Happy Monday all around the world. Oh. Oop, oop. Hat got stuck. Whew. We're just chilling now for the last 7.5 minutes of the stream. And I'll take the doggies for a walk. Yeah, I don't think so either, Gary. I totally agree with that. Like, I don't know. Nintendo has just rubbed me the wrong way in a sense. Oh, you will end up getting the Switch. I read that wrong. Nice. Okay, well, heck, let us know how it goes. The price of games is just it's just too much. I'm about to go 1942 on the mosquitoes here in a few days. What does that mean? Are you getting a flamethrower? Or did you buy not a flamethrower? How do you combat those? Like, I mean, maybe an old school bug zapper, and then you'd be hearing that thing going off all day. Just. I've seen those things at I can imagine. Yeah, like Best Buy had a midnight release on the release date, so you could like hang out in front of Best Buy and then get one. And it's so funny, all the different like video game YouTubers were talking all this crap about the Switch 2, and then they ended up getting them. It's like, hold your ground, be about this life that you portray, or just be honest that like, oh, I will be getting one, you know, like just be honest. There, I don't really watch too many video game YouTubers, but like in the mountain bike industry, they are so clickbaity and it's so stupid. And it's crazy how YouTube, like, what am I trying to say here? You know, the YouTube community rewards the clickbaity titles, and this is dumb. But now the new Rogue Ally is also going to be Xbox. Oh, interesting. I haven't heard of that game before. Like, if I'm playing anything, it's just Diablo 3. But I started reading again on my e-reader, and so I've honestly really just been enjoying reading a lot more than gaming. How's the new Doom game? I think if I was gonna get any console right now, it would be the Steam Deck, because I have a pretty good Steam library already built up, you know, over the years, and so it would be cool. It'd be cool to play those games again. Yeah, I remember the picture you sent me, Gary. Like, you got a lot of systems.
I mean, how many games, are going to be cross-platform where you could play the original Switch games on the Switch 2, or then are you going to have to hold on to your Switch 1 in order to play the Switch 2 games or Switch 1, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Even one tech YouTuber I watch is MKBHD, and his review of the Switch 2 just seemed so like they were holding a gun to his head behind the scenes. He just didn't seem enthused about it at all. And let's see, before the Switch OLED came out, there was what, the Switch original, and then Switch Lite, I think. And then yeah, I finally got um, the Switch OLED, and I love it. It's fine. It works perfect for me. I don't need. I'm not complaining. I don't need anything else. It's gaming on the phone is just so hard though. I hate how everything is streaming is becoming usable. What is my stream going bad? I'm on Wi-Fi. Is the quality getting crappy? Or are you talking about something else? Oh, streaming games. I had that on my Xbox when I had Xbox Live because you could do the Game Pass and stream games, and it was terrible. It did not work very well. Plus, our Wi-Fi here sucks really really bad, so that's kind of a major deal for that. And I did see a clip that popped up on my shorts feed where this guy bought a PlayStation 5 and bought the physical copy of Gran Turismo, and he like put it in. He's like, okay, let's play it. Like, I don't need Wi-Fi or like internet connection, and then only let him play like one really tiny part of the game, and then had to basically download the rest. I think it's like, but if you buy a physical copy of the game, why do you need to download the rest of the game? Like, that didn't make any sense at all. Oh, they're all just price gouging us and taking advantage of us. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I honestly really want to get Starlink. It's only 120 bucks for unlimited data at 300 megabytes a second, and my parents are paying 200 bucks a month for like supposedly 500 megabytes a second, but every time you test it, it only gets to be about like less than 100 megabytes for the download speed. So it's really really crappy. Comcast sucks. Oh. But that makes sense about what you're saying, Rick, about having to unpack the game. Oh. Remember back in the day, guys, when computer games would be on multiple discs and you had to install them? Oh, well, now we got 7 hours of recovery to go for. Oh. Nice. How long does it take you to finish a game, Gary? Yeah, I remember like Half-Life took a lot of discs. Um, I know, right? Yeah, Titanic was crazy. Doom. Now that I think about it, maybe we did have an old Diablo game. I can't totally remember. It's taking me back. Oh. What's the temp outside? Well, we just looked it up. What does this thing say? 50, 60 right now? In the next hour, it's gonna jump up 10 degrees.
UV index moderate. Interesting. Diablo 3 is way too easy. Yeah, it kind of is, honestly. And I'm still playing on easy mode too, so I was like thinking about bumping it up. But I just like just kicking ass in the games, you know, like. There's this one game I've been waiting for it to come out. It's called Revolt, and I remember playing it as a kid. But you basically control RC cars and you race through the maps and stuff, and it's like an RC car game, and that was so much fun as a kid. And supposedly someone bought the rights to it, and they're going to be bringing it back. But I'm subscribed to their YouTube channel. I haven't seen anything in quite a while. I'm just fingers crossed. I'm just waiting for it to come out, and hopefully it's as awesome as I remember as a kid. I have a few of the Hot Wheels games too, and they're cool, but some of them are just too hard. And kind of got stuck on some of the maps. Oh, see, I'm burnt. I'm sweating now, or I'm coming down off of sweat. Yeah, it's funny. I'm watching some of Roman Atwood's older videos, and he just looks so young. The whole family just looks so young, and it was only 7 years ago too. But it's cool. It inspires me to keep vlogging because you can always look back on these old videos, right? And that's my favorite part. You know, I don't care about the views or anything. I do care about the views, but at the end of the day, I'm just filming these videos for me to remember and look back on and be like, oh, what did we do this day? Like, oh, we have a video of, you know, kind of giving a little highlight reel of it. There was this one game back in the early 2000s, I think. Yeah, early 2000s. It was called Serious Sam, and that game was fun. You basically just imagine like a first-person Diablo kind of game, minus like the character development. But you basically just got big old guns and just blasted the enemies and stuff. And he had a whole mustache is getting in my nose. Had a whole bunch of one-liners and stuff. That was a hilarious game. And you could use a lot of cheat codes too, and just make it like really interesting. They still have that. Oh, nice! Heck yeah! That's one of the games I have on Steam. Yeah, that game's about as cult classic as Duke Nukem. You know, I remember Duke Nukem 3D as a kid. That game, the first two Dooms. Let's see, that was about it as a kid, as far as like first-person shooters. Duke Nukem, Doom, Serious Sam, and then later started getting into like The Sims, like The Sims, Roller Coaster Tycoon. I love this one game. It's called like Rise of Nations, and that was more. What's the other game that's kind of like that? I can't remember what it's called. I don't remember Battletoads. Age of Empires. Rise of Nation was kind of like Age of Empires. I was a huge Civ 5 fan. That game was awesome. Yeah, Roller Coaster Tycoon was awesome. That game was so sweet. I have it on my tablet. That's how much I'm a fan of it. Yeah, the first few Sims games were the best games, and then they just got ridiculous. The Roller Coaster Tycoon, that was cool when you got to the point, the newer versions of it, when you could actually ride the roller coasters from inside the roller coasters, right? I have Breath of the Wild as for Zelda, but I got stuck. There's this one where you go along this river, and there's like 3 dudes where you gotta try to fight them and stuff, and I kept getting killed every single time, and I was like, okay, I'm shelving this game. And of course, all the Pokemon games. I mean, not all of them, like a majority of them. I had blue. I don't know what happened to my blue cartridge, but I could see my yellow cartridge from right where I'm sitting. And then I got a 3DS. Oh, I freaking love playing Animal Crossing. Ooh, nice. Planet Coaster. I had a whatchamacallit, an Oculus Rift for a bit. Or a Quest. The Quest 3, Quest 2. And they had a roller coaster game on there, and golly, that thing made me so motion sick. You'd go up, you'd do one of the drops and the turns, and I instantly had to take that thing off. I was like, oh, gonna throw up here. Boy. Well, gang, we've gone just about 70 minutes here, and I'm gonna take these boys for a W. I'm gonna take my kids to the swimming pool. You know what I mean? And yeah, I do not have my VR legs. And then VR made me sad because, like, in the loading screen or the home menu, you know, you're in this, like, at least in the one I was, you're in this beautiful winter cabin, and you look outside and it's snowing, and you got this crackling fireplace and this big old TV, and then you take off your goggles and you're back in your own room, and it's like, wow, man, this is sure depressing. I want to go back to the snowy area, you know, and I don't know, it's just a mind F. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in after taking this few days off. I think I'm going to switch or go back to taking weekends off of streaming, but just still Monday through Friday, just stream and share it with you guys and have a fantastic day. But as always, guys, in less than an hour and a half now, because we got a late start, today's video goes live, so hopefully you guys like it. They need 100 frames per second. That'd be crazy. What do our eyes see normally before we sign off? What's the normal frames per second that our eyes see? Or is that even a thing? Did someone say we're going on a W? Default, LOL. Good to see you this morning. We're just signing off. We're just waiting for a question to be answered really quick. 120. Interesting. Did you guys see that? Well, anyways, guys, I appreciate y'all. Have a fantastic day. As always, guys, do something every single day to make yourselves better than yesterday. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.